And here we are back again, and with me is Margie Rosenkranz. Oh my goodness, love the A-Step. And with her, she's brought Ed Guider, and Ed's going to tell us about how you can join, and Margie's going to tell us why you should join.
That's right.
Right, great programs. Who wants to start? Go ahead. Okay, well first we'll whet your appetite.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Well, let's see. We have a show on Saturday with Lou and Peter Berryman.
Say dates, because we don't know when they're watching.
Saturday. Oh, that's a trick question. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm so
Saturday,
mean
April
here.
6th at 7:30, and it will be right here.
Okay,
we're
in the
on
underground.
Our stage.
Okay.
Yep, we're right here, and they're wordsmiths, and they're very, very funny. But they write wonderful
Are they comedians
songs.
or
They
comedy
they
songs?
are comic songwriters,
like the Smothers Brothers type stuff?
Yes, something
okay.
like that. They have a great song called "The F Word." I can't control how you young people talk to one another, but I don't want you to use that F word with your mother.
Oh, that's funny.
And let's see, and then the following week is Tom Paxton, Just for You.
Yeah.
And he came to our wedding, you know.
Did he?
He did. He and Midge.
Oh
They got off of a plane from Virginia with a bowl of pasta in this beautiful blue bowl.
Oh my
and
gosh.
said, "Congratulations, keep the bowl and wash it. It's your wedding gift."
Oh, how nice. Oh, how nice. Yeah.
Anyway, he will be back, and that's really an occasion because he used to perform for us every year, and now he hasn't been here for about 5 years. So
now
it's
he's
very
back
cool.
again. Yeah,
we're
very
very
nice.
happy, and that's in the GE Theater.
Yeah.
And that's Saturday the 13th. And then on the 20th, Saturday, April 20th, we have a group from Prince Edward Island and the Magdalen Islands called Vishtan, and they do very high energy. I believe there's some fiddle and guitar and boron and accordion, a very nice accordion.
Yeah.
I'm not a big accordion.
Well, but it's amazing. We had some Russian group on from Moscow, and they were playing the accordion. It was like, sounded really good. Yeah.
It can be outstanding. It kind of depends who's playing it, right?
The talent that's behind it.
That's right. That's right.
Very kind of Celtic flavor to it, right?
Yeah, and some step dancing.
Oh, cool.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, Prince Edward Island, you would expect maybe something like that.
Yeah, you would. It's very, very Acadian.
Yeah.
And one of them is from not Prince Edward Island, but the Magdalen Islands.
Okay.
And that I had never
Where are
even
those?
heard of.
I was just,
It's
you
six.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah,
Where is that?
I know. I thought I knew the area up there, but I don't. It's 5 hours away from Prince Edward Island by ferry.
Oh, okay.
It's really isolated, and he's very, very good, very good. And the two women are twins. They're twins from PEI, and they learn it from the time they're toddlers in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, they have these Kayleys and they dance.
It's wonderful, though.
It is a wonderful musical culture up there.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
And we lose some of that down here because we've got so much other stuff going on.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. I wish we were still doing it in our kitchens. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we do it in our kitchens.
I'm sure you do.
Anyway, then we have this spectacular weekend, after which we're going on vacation.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a huge amount of work. But on Saturday, the 11th of May, it's Tom Rush.
Yeah, we're showing some pictures.
Oh, okay. There's Tom Rush, and he came out of Boston in the very early '60s.
I remember him.
When he was a student at Harvard, and he introduced the world to Joni Mitchell, Jackson Browne, James Taylor, to a certain extent.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What would we have done without
But
Tom
he's,
Rush?
I know it. But he's a remarkable player.
Yeah.
He just doesn't fade, you know.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday we have Peggy and Pete Seeger in concert.
I can't believe that. That's just wonderful.
He's played
But
for
they're
us.
so good. They're so good at being part of the community and part of the, the environmental movement and so many things. Yeah.
He's given us far more than most people understand.
Yeah, and he's in his what?
He'll be 94 the week
90,
before the
yeah.
concert.
I remember his 90th birthday. There was a big to-do there.
Yeah, that was
He still chops wood every day.
every morning.
Good for him.
Every morning.
You know what? That keeps you young, Ed. Do you chop? Do you chop? Are you?
He is 94.
No, we haul equipment. That's what we do.
Right. That's enough hauling equipment.
Yeah, but you know, Pete was the first concert that I ever ran back at Page Hall. It was a fundraiser.
Oh, I've been at Page Hall. Yeah.
It was a fundraiser for
So neat,
Ed Block who
A dear
yeah.
friend of ours.
Is he really?
Dear,
He's
dear
wonderful.
friend of ours.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Pete did a fundraiser for him, and
I'll
and
be
that was my
darned.
first one.
Well, Ed has to get over here and
Oh,
come.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, Ed is.
wonderful.
He's a dear, dear friend of ours.
Oh.
Yeah. We got him to
Excellent
China.
taste. You did?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Another
All right,
story.
I want to hear that afterwards.
Another
Okay.
story.
Okay. And you know, I used to be the artistic director for the Great Hudson River Revival, which is Pete's environmental festival. So I worked with him down there, and I'm so thrilled he's coming in. It's our first main stage concert.
Great, great.
And the last one is on Tuesday. It's an extended weekend. That'll close our season, and that's Dougie MacLean from Scotland.
I know, isn't that wonderful?
Oh,
yeah.
he's
yeah,
just-
Yeah.
He's
There's so much great music and entertainment, and this kind of, what I love about the A-Step, it brings us back to the heart of Americana. And even though it's not all American, it kind of gets back to being in the kitchen and getting together and playing together. And
Yeah, it's
of
music
roots
of the
music.
people. Some of it's political, we hope in a nonpartisan way. That's what we work for.
but
As is-
I like political stuff.
I do
Yeah,
too.
it's fun.
I almost brought you a CD. I hope I have time to tell you this little thing. But my favorite political singer-songwriter is Roy Zimmerman, and he just wrote a song about a group of people about our age who are in a nursing home in California, and they've all been prescribed medical marijuana. And it's wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Now, those three shows make up the final weekend of our
finale.
45th anniversary. You know,
Now,
so
you would
it's a big
certainly
thing.
want people to join.
Oh, yes. My turn.
Segway.
The membership guru.
We are in the middle of our spring membership drive, and it's the time of year where we really try to, get the membership up. Our goal this year is 300 members, 20 more than what we had gotten last year. We need probably about another 110, so we're pretty hopeful that we'll get there. The memberships are really fascinating because without them, we just wouldn't be able to open our doors.
It's something that gives you something to plan with.
You're a member.
I am a member. I have been for a long time.
Yeah,
It
and our
used-
basic membership is only $10.
Yeah.
We have people who come in at $20, $40, $100.
Yeah.
We have people who have taken out memberships for $1, $2, $5. I even had one guy took out a membership for $1.38. Was all the
That's
change,
all he had in his pocket.
all the change he had in his pocket.
See how they are so accommodating.
Yeah, but it
I wish the IRS was like you.
yeah, right. Try to give them $1.38. But it not only, when talking to the members, it's not only about making sure that the music is there for them, but they're really trying to make sure that the music is there for the wider community.
Yeah.
So it's really cool, and if your audience, likes the kind of stuff we do, we invite them to become a member.
You know what? Even if you don't particularly like what they do, which I can't imagine, you need to support them anyway, because this is what makes quality of life in our community.
2 weeks ago, Margie had a show. It was Martha Redbaum.
Yep.
And so she started working with the Hamilton Hill Art Center.
Art Center.
And 20 kids from there came over and participated in afternoon workshops with the performers.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And then that evening, they became part of the show. They were drumming and dancing, so
Yeah, because they
that's
had
what
the
A-Step
drummers there
is.
too, yeah.
You were really a community arts
Yeah,
organization.
yeah.
Last week's show featured John McEwen from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. That was
Oh, I
fun.
remember
He
that,
brought
yeah.
some films of growing up in Orange County with all those bands that were right
Yeah,
in his neighborhood.
yeah.
Wow, that was fun.
See, I mean, there's just so much that this is in a way part of history because many of these people are almost historical now.
Yeah.
They've been around that long.
And by the way, this is a very, what I call traditional folk stretch
Yeah.
we're going into. And that's very unusual for us. We usually have a lot of, newer, younger performers
Yeah.
kind of sprinkled
Well, you
in
need to
there.
highlight the new ones because
Yeah.
they're going to be the older ones someday.
It's true,
right?
it's true.
We do jazz and blues
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bluegrass, I was talking
There
to...
isn't any kind of music. I don't think you do classical, although maybe you do a little
We've
bit
done a little
In the
of
past.
these.
Yeah. So, whatever kind of music you're looking for, $10 is like nothing today. Get a membership, support them. I'm sure that once you do that, you can check out their shows on the web. You can do it anyway. and maybe take a trip down here or wherever.
Come down and see us.
We have a member event coming up. We're about to announce, which
Okay.
is an Earth Day potluck and sing-along, sing-around.
Okay, on the
And so
22nd?
people bring their, I think it's going to be the 21st, because
Okay.
that's a Sunday.
Okay.
But a group of people from Clearwater are coming up.
Oh, really? How
Musicians
nice. Yeah.
to lead it.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the sloop singers. And
Well, I mean, I don't know how many more reasons you need to join the 8-Step or to check out some of their wonderful, and they're a nonprofit. I mean, they're just eking their way through
Very
this, as
nonprofit.
every one of
Very.
these nonprofits are.
All volunteers.
All volunteers, and I know that I talked to one of your volunteers, and they were just so excited about doing a show at the main stage. They just didn't even know how they were going to do it.
yeah, I asked them at the end of the night in.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Maybe our first and last. Yeah.
That'll be fun. That's okay. Everything is a challenge, and
Yeah.
something that opens you to new ideas and new events. And yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll get so big you'll be doing your shows all there, right?
You know, the Seeger family is coming in force that night.
Oh,
There are
wonderful.
There are about 30 of them coming.
Really wonderful.
Yeah. And
Well,
Peggy is 16 years younger than Pete.
Yeah.
So they're step siblings, and they're wonderful together.
This is going to be such a great night, and that's going to be on May 12th. So mark your calendars and get your tickets, because they may be sold out pretty quick, I think, with Pete Seeger coming. Anyway, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you know what we didn't do?
Ah.
Oh, let's do this real quick. What have I got here?
Okay, those are pictures from some of our shows. One of our volunteers made them up, and there'll be some performers. There's ushers from Proctor's in here.
People you
some of
know.
our members,
People I
audience
know.
members. There's just a whole collage of memorializing some
Now,
of
are
the
you going to have
concerts.
this available
Yes,
at
we
the
have that.
events? Okay.
Yes.
And I've got one more to put up, Dick, and then we'll
Oh, that's
have our new
again,
guest.
one of our members made this up, and that's marking our membership drive. We have that at each concert, trying to get up to 300 members. And it's kind of really interesting finding these various talents in your volunteers.
Yeah, isn't it?
And they come
And taking advantage of them.
Oh yeah, and they take pictures. They take
Yeah.
movies of us, and then they make stuff like this. So
This is great.
If you want to
Well,
volunteer, come too.
Yeah, this is nice. This is really a nice poster there on poster board. Check it out, sign up, have a good time, and bring your friends and tap your feet, and you'll be, I guarantee you will go away humming a tune and feeling good.
There we go.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be looking at Pete Seeger at this next break, and when we come back, we'll be speaking with Martha Lasher-Warner and Pat Joya. Stay tuned.
Mother were up to their ears in researching and developing Anglo-American folk songs, old ones. They found old ballads 1,000 years old being sung by people in Kentucky and Tennessee. There was an old farmer lived over the hill. If he ain't moved out, he's living there still singing. I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle.
The devil come to work one day, soon the old devil come after his pay, singing I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle.
Oh, please don't take my eldest son. There's work on the farm and it's got to be done. Singing I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle.
But take my wife with all of my heart. I hope by God that you'll never part. Sing I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle.
So he picks the wife up upon his back, and off to hell he goes clickety-clack, singing I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle, I diddle.